The art of being wise is knowing what to overlook. If you want a quality, act as if you already had it. We are like islands in the sea, separate on the surface, but connected in the deep. Nothing is so fatiguing as the eternal, hanging on of an uncompleted task. Genius means little more than the faculty of perceiving in an unhabitual way. If you care enough for a result, you will most certainly attain it. The ideas gained by men before they are 25 are practically the only ideas they shall have in their lives. Everybody should do at least 2 things each day that he hates to do, just for practice. Action may not bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. The greatest discovery of any generation is that a human can alter his life by altering his attitude. Age is a very high price to pay for maturity. A chain is no stronger than its weakest link, and life is after all a chain. Be not afraid of life, believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. Pessimism leads to weakness, optimism to power. The great use of life is to spend it for something that will outlast it. There is but one cause of human failure, and that is man's lack of faith in his true self. Your hopes, dreams, and aspiration are legitimate. They are trying to take you airborne, above the clouds, above the storms, if you only let them. Wherever you are, it is your friends who make your world. Genius and truth means little more than the faculty of perceiving in an unhabitual way. There are 2 lives, the natural and the spiritual, and we must lose the one before we can participate in the other. When you have to make a choice and don't make it, that is in itself a choice. A man with no philosophy in him is the most inauspicious and unprofitable of all possible social mates. We don't laugh because we're happy because we laugh. The prevalent fear of poverty among the educated classes is the worst moral disease from which our civilization suffers. Philosophy lives in words, but truth and fact well up into our lives in ways that exceed verbal formulation. None of us are ever who we were yesterday. In order to disprove the assertion that all crows are black, one white crow is sufficient. Most people never run far enough on their first wind to find out they've got a second. The greatest enemy of any one of our truths may be the rest of our truths. The best argument I know for an immortal life is the existence of a man who deserves one. We are all ready to be savage in some cause. The difference between a good man and a bad one is the choice of the cause. To study the abnormal is the best way of understanding the normal. These then are my last words to you. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. William James was an American philosopher and psychologist, often referred to as the father of American psychology. He lived from 1842 to 1910 and made significant contributions to the fields of psychology, philosophy, and education. James is known for his work on the psychology of consciousness, the concept of pragmatism, and his exploration of religious and mystical experiences. Like the video if you want, and subscribe to Incentive Quotes. Thank you for watching.